Welcome back. It is Tuesday, July 23rd in the MLB. Our four best bets are on the way. It's Austin, joined by Logan. Let's dive into a recap from yesterday. Another winning day, 3-2. Let's start to stack these winning days together. Lorenzen under earned runs. We didn't deserve to cash that one. He sucked, but he came through. Same for Tanner Houck. We didn't deserve to cash that one either. But hey, he came through. We said he'd have a long leash, and he had just that. Dodgers team total under 4.5. Great call, Logan. Pretty sweat-free there. Parlay of the day was annoying. Ranger Suarez gave up 3 earned runs. The Twins got the timely hits. That's what those props are going to come down to. Angels, Mariners, NRFI. If you saw us on the live stream, yeah, we're in pain. Mariners scored 1 run all game. When do you think it came? Yeah, first inning. Screw that team. That one is going to be a sweat-free NRFI today, but we will not be on it. But NRFI Nation is returning later on in the video. But we appreciate you guys for tuning in. Yesterday I talked about episode 1 of the breakdown, where I talk about every single MLB game on the slate, give out some leans, look at some guys that are maybe swinging the bat hot. Well, you guys showed a ton of support. It is on the second channel just this week. I'll bring it on the main channel next week, but go check it out. It should be live before this video drops. You guys gave us some great feedback, and I give out, not only will we talk about some leans in every single game, but I will also give out some guys that are scorching hot, some guys that are ice cold, and some guys in good matchups. So if you're interested in maybe some player props and things like that, go check it out. I'll link it at the top of the description. Like I said, on the second channel. It is a longer video. It does have timestamps. If you're like, I only care about 1 or 2 games, it has timestamps to make your life easy. So you can see exactly when I talk about some games, as well as you can see at the end of the video when I talk about some hot hitters or maybe some cold hitters and things like that. So go check that out. Like I said, top link in the description. Keep showing the breakdown some love. Really do appreciate all the good feedback you guys gave yesterday. That's what it's all about. So it's going to be a video I'll do every Monday through Friday, just this week on the second channel, but next week it'll come on the main channel for everyone to be out there and check it out. But you guys came for some picks, and it's Dinger Tuesday, baby. We're coming in here hot with some Dinger Tuesday plays. Obviously didn't have any last week because we had the All-Star break. Today, I am rolling with a guy by the name of George Springer. I really like his matchup today, and he's been swinging a hot bat. George Springer plus 480. And I think we see some home runs in this game. Barrios will give up some home runs. The Rays basically swing for the fences, and that's all they do. And then I don't really know who's starting for the Rays. It should be Sean Armstrong. He'll probably just be the opener, but we've seen Springer have good success versus Armstrong, and Springer's hot. 3 home runs in his last 3 games, 2 in his last game. I'm going to trust the hot hand. Now, Springer's not had a great year, but if he's starting to see the ball well with those 2 homers, they will trust him back at home against the guy that he has good splits against. George Springer, we need a Springer Dinger as my favorite home run pick of the day. Logan, who are you rocking with today?
I'm always down for a Springer Dinger. Now my pick is going to be Willy Adames of the Brewers, plus 340 odds on him. When I'm going to Dinger Tuesday, I like to pick guys that I know are always swinging for the fences. Willy Adames is a swing for the fence type of guy. That's exactly what I want today against Jameson Taillon. I mean, in Wrigley Field, it can play as a bit hitter friendly at times. All it takes is just a gust of wind out to the left field. Willy Adames can hit one. He's actually hit a home run in 2 out of his last 4 games, including his most recent game. Adames did have a home run. So this is a guy I want to roll with. I do really like Willy Adames at plus 340 as my Dinger Tuesday pick. But Austin, parlay that they lost yesterday. Please tell me it's going to hit today.
Thing is back in the day. Ranger Suarez really liked the read. Just that 6th inning came around. He gave up, I think 2 doubles, or a double and then or single and then a double. The double was right down the line, about 3 inches to spare. If that falls out, then we probably get a good chance to cash that one, but painful. Today we got another parlay of the day. Should hopefully be plus money, so definitely tap into it. Done really well on these. We're switching it up a little bit, doing some pitcher props, but check it out. Second link in description, is the top link will be the breakdown. Second link in description should be live around 9:30, 10 a.m. Eastern time. Plenty of time to lock it in. I'm diving into my first pick, and I am not wearing their team jersey today because I am fading them. And a lot of people won't like this one, but at least stick with me. If you don't like it, you don't have to bet it. Yankees, first 5 team total under 2.5 runs, minus 115 on DraftKings. Now, if you're like, Austin, I can't do first 5 team total unders, or I can't just do first 5 team totals, I don't mind the full I don't really like the full game team total under for the Yanks because, well, I don't trust the Mets bullpen. This is the start of the Subway Series. I don't mind the first 5 under, but Luis Gil, right hand up, not backing that guy ever again. So you can take the first 5 under. I'd rather just fade the Yankees in general. Now, obviously, I am a Yankees fan. I root for him. Not, the biggest allegiance to the Yankees, but I will root for him. However, today I'm rooting against them. Today they'll face Jose Quintana for the Mets. Now, yesterday, if you backed the Yankees, congrats to you at a home run derby. Everyone that probably hasn't hit a home run all year got it done, including DJ LeMahieu. Anthony Volpe had a home run, his first one this year. It feels like you had Austin Wells hitting home runs. Juan Soto had 2. They crushed the ball. And we talked about yesterday, Logan, was just kind of on a similar thing. Dodgers, home run derby, Sunday Night Baseball. They faced a righty then. Then they got a lefty in Blake Snell. What happened? They soared under. And today, same sort of thing. They faced a bunch of righties consecutively, the Yankees. Now they get a lefty in Quintana, 4.13 ERA and a 1.26 whip. Jose Quintana also coming off a home run derby. He did not pitch in the home run derby last Monday. Felt like it because he pitched on Sunday and gave up 4 home runs to the Rockies. I expect him to be better today. Be more dialed in. You give up 4 home runs, it just means you're missing location. Yankees, if you miss location, they'll do good things with it. Bad things for us, but this is a guy that's been dialed in on the road. Only 3 home runs allowed in 47 innings on the road compared to 14 at home. So if he can limit the home run ball, you're going to force the Yankees to consistently get hits and get timely hits. A thing they haven't done all year long. They love double plays, and we've seen the Yankees last 2 weeks, first lefties batting just a big 212. Haven't really faced a lot of lefties. In fact, this is their first lefty starter they faced post All-Star break. The last 7 lefty starters to face the Yankees allowed 1, 1, 1, 0, 4, 1, and 3 earned runs. The 2 that they rocked, Kikuchi and Kapovich. Those are guys that Kapovich stinks, but Kikuchi, they see him a ton. This guy and Jose Quintana, they don't really see a ton. They also haven't had great splits against him. Juan Soto, 1 for 7 versus Quintana. Judge is 2 for 6 with, I believe, a single and a double. Look, if the other Yankees who haven't seen a ton want to produce, tip my cap to him, but Quintana, 70th percentile in ground ball percentage. Keep the ball on the ground, force the Yankees to get hits and hit it where the defense isn't. And if they do that, tip my cap to him, but they've struggled against lefties. I will fade them. Quintana, need a good start. I take his under and earned runs, but 1, I don't have a line for that. And 2, if it's probably going to be around the same odds as this, maybe more juice towards the over. But he could go into the 6th inning and give it up, or even the 7th. He's done that before. So I will take just Quintana to hold things down through 5, get some good defense in there. Give me the first 5 team total under for the New York Yankees today, minus 115 on DraftKings. Logan, we want another winner from you, and then we'll get into NRFI Nation time. But first, what are you rocking?
Yeah, I'm going again out to a late night game. If you can tell from the bags under my eyes, I love West Coast games. I love staying up late. I'm taking the Astros and A's, first 5 innings over, 4.5 total runs. Minus 118 odds on FanDuel is your best value. Now, we got 2 pitchers on here that I just want to fade, and I was trying to figure out how to fade them. I was debating Astros' first 5 run line because I like Bloss a little bit better than Beto, but at the end of the day, I asked myself, if the Astros are really going to cover that first 5 run line, it's probably going to be a higher scoring first 5 innings. I think that's what we see today. Astros offense non-existent yesterday, 1 for 6 with runners in scoring position. They were shut out yesterday. Astros offense will come to life today, and it's going to come against Oswaldo Beto. Not a household name, 3.44 ERA, 1.25 whip. They mostly hide Beto in a bullpen arm situation. He's only started once this season. He only went 2 2/3 innings pitched, gave up 4 earned runs. Now, why are the A's trotting him out there? It could just be they were trying to look to get 2-3 innings out of him, or he could go extended. And if they extend him, I love this bet 10 times more. Every inning more that they try to push Beto out there, I'm loving that. If you remember, he used to be a starter with the Pirates. And then there's a reason why his career ERA is a 5.22 as well. The A's were smart, and they said, okay, maybe this guy's not a starter. We got to hide him back in the bullpen. But you know what? They're bringing him out in a starting role in this one. I think the Astros get to him today. At home, Osvaldo Beto. 5.91 ERA in 5 games. Obviously not amazing numbers there at all. And Astros are hitting 241 against righties on the road this month, which, they're not crushing right-handed pitching, but they're hitting serviceable enough. And coming off of getting shut out yesterday, I just really think they're going to bounce back today against Beto and whoever follows him. Because you know what? Beto could realistically go 3 innings. Maybe we get a middle relief guy coming in the 4th inning. And the A's back end of the bullpen, I feel like they're good. The middle relief guys are the ones I still think are vulnerable. I think the Astros can get runs off them. And then it comes down to, can the A's get runs off Jake Bloss? Bloss is starting for the Astros. 4.7 ERA, 1.57 whip. Again, that whip is pretty high. Flirting near a 1.6 whip. Whip, for anybody who's new to betting baseball, stands for walks and hits per inning pitch. It's a ratio. You want that number to be 1 or below 1 even, ideally. And Bloss, he gave up 2 earned runs in each of his last 2 starts. He was getting hit around in those games. The numbers and the metrics are kind of concerning for Bloss. He just doesn't miss a whole lot of bats. And he's facing an absolute juggernaut right now. And I never thought I'd say the Oakland Athletics are a juggernaut because this team has been crushing right-handed pitching recently. The A's are 4th in batting average, 3rd in OPS, third in WRC plus versus righties over the last 14 days. They just need to play like it today against Jake Bloss because the matchup is certainly there. The A's are getting those timely hits recently, and I trust them to do so again today against a rookie making his first road start. That's not an easy thing to do. Jake Bloss has had the comfort of playing in Houston. Now he's on the road and in a road start against a team that's seeing right-handed pitching well. I think it could definitely be a trip-up spot. Each starting pitcher is liable for 3 runs themselves, which is why the first 5 likely goes over in this one. I just think it has to come in the first 5 innings portion. After we saw a dud from the Astros yesterday, they should come out putting the ball in play against Beto today, and Bloss should give up his fair share of runs. Love that as my best bet of the day. But Austin, I need the music.
Yes, Logan, it is the best time of the day. NRFI Nation time. Get out the flags, and more certainly, music, baby. Flags are flying. We're getting 6 outs today. Yesterday, aggravating. The only time they hit the dang Mariners can get is in the first inning. Screw that team. We aren't going back to Seattle today. We're going to a different one, and we really like this one. If you bet the NRFI on this one yesterday, now you lost because it was a Yerfie. White Sox Rangers, no run first inning, -130 on Bet365. A couple books are a little bit more juice than this, but I take it about -140, -150. We really like this one. Good parlay piece too. Now let's talk about Mr. John Gray, who will need to go for the Rangers. He's projected to start. Don't know how far he goes into the game because his last outing was just a relief appearance for Evaldi. But hey, we expect him to be dialed in. Last year he was 20-9 on NRFI. He's pretty solid. This year, 9-7. It's not great, but hey, he can get the job done. It's 3 outs. It's not asking for anything crazy. And today, if it's a White Sox offense, number one, 29th in first inning runs. Pretty bad. And also, number 2, last 2 weeks versus righties. Gray is a righty. 29th in batting average, 30th in OPS, 30th in WRC+, 29th in batting average with runners in scoring position against righties. If you watch the breakdown, number 1, I appreciate you. Number 2, you would know a lot of those stats because we talk about them there. Now, the reason the NRFI lost yesterday in this game, Tommy Pham, he had a solo homer. Well, good for us. Tommy Pham 1 for 18 versus for Mr. John Gray. I think he can get us those first 3 outs. That's all I need. I need 3 outs from John Gray. I don't care how the rest of you pitch, but 3 outs against the White Sox shouldn't be too hard. And then hopefully this guy can take us home. Who's pitching for the Sox today, Logan? Could be his last start for him.
Could be his last start. This guy's definitely trade rumors swirling around him. It's Garrett Crochet starting for the White Sox. Crochet 19-1 on NRFIs. I mean, he's been incredible. I mean, this is a guy we've targeted several times, backing him in NRFIs. I won't forget that one Yerfie in Citizens Bank Park. Alec Boehm took him deep. I mean, 19-1. You got to trust that. The Rangers are 7th in first inning runs, 19th in first inning runs at home, though. This Rangers offense, they have to string together hits. I mean, if it's not a Semien solo blast or a Seager home run, I'm actually really trusting Crochet to be able to get us those last 3 outs we need over the last 2 weeks versus lefties too. The 29th in batting average, OPS, and WRC plus is the Rangers. I mean, this is an offense that struggles versus lefties recently. I want to take Garrett Crochet. He's been a nerfy guy, man. Get us those last 3 outs. I mean, Tyler Anderson, you suck. I mean, 1 run, man. Come on.
Tyler Anderson, if you had his outs yesterday, you're in pain too. He wrecked everyone there. But NRFI Nation, we need a bounce back. We need a winner today. I think Gray and Crochet can get the job done. That's our favorite NRFI. Those are favorite picks of the day. Like I said, we might add a pick down below in the pinned comment. Check that out. If you want to go check out the breakdown, I will link it somewhere on the screen. Go check it out. Talk about every single game, plus some guys that are scorching hot, a.k.a. Bobby Wood Jr., basically, is the only guy I talked about. But otherwise, I actually talked about a bunch of other guys. But y'all have a great day. We'll see you guys back in the next one. Peace.